Let's discuss Wolfman. One of the first times I heard about this movie was from a certain tweet that said that, oh, the classic Universal monsters are having a resurgence one by one. At first I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. And then I noticed that Wolfman was there, so I was like, since I'm already seated for the others, why not include this one as well? Overall, I feel like Wolfman wasn't really the best, but there were definitely points when I felt like they were trying some pretty interesting stuff out. The lighting? Dark. Most of the movie takes place at night, and half of it is inside the house without power, in the middle of nowhere. So I'm pretty sure realistic lighting isn't the best option here. There were, however, a few instances where the lighting felt very staged-like, very theatrical, which I thought was cool. And then there's that other thing the movie does whenever the POV switches up, which I also thought was cool. The movie tackles an underlying theme. Well, not really underlying, but it's there and easy to pick up. They didn't really do much with it though, only showing it at the beginning of the movie and then just being important again by the time the movie's almost done. And I mean, it's not really a new topic to be tackled in horror movies. I mean, these few come to mind. But at the end of the day, what's important is that it made sense, and it did, so good for them. And now a rapid fire of other thoughts. There was not a single classic wolf howl in there. I mean, there was one that was almost there but not really. And speaking of wolves, I wasn't really fully convinced with the Wolfman's appearance. I mean, it didn't really give Wolfman enough for me. Julia Garner's character doesn't feel fully fleshed out. I mean, it kind of felt like a wasted potential there or a wasted opportunity. I mean, for the most time of the movie, she's really just there. But when it mattered, she stepped up to the movie and had some depth to the character. But, you know, for the most part, that's not really much. And I haven't watched a horror movie in a while, so this was honestly terrifying. I don't feel like any time was taken from me from watching this movie. I don't have any regrets, so that's a plus. I mean, I still enjoyed this, but maybe it's a brain shutdown type of movie, so I think it's still worth the watch. So I think it's still worth the watch if you're really interested. I mean, it's a fun time. I give Wolfman a 2.5. If you think this movie's in your lane, then by all means go ahead and watch it. But if you're not really interested in it, then maybe not. Thank you.